Now I told you that this temple is Karnak. The temple dedicated to the god Amun-Ra. Here's Amun. Now this is not Amun. This is the statue. You see, you can tell who was by the headdress, family. Okay? Notice the headdress of this guy. See his headdress here? It is from this headdress that the Judeo-Christian church came up with the whole concept of the Ten Commandments. The tablets of stone. This is where Moses supposedly came down from the mountain holding 2 tablets of stone. And y'all think Moses looked like Charlton Heston. Because that's what y'all saw in the movie, The Ten Commandments, right? Okay? Now see, what's deep is next to him was the headdress of Ra, which was simply the head of the Pharaoh with the sun disk, Ra. So the two together would be Amun-Ra. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Yes. Okay? But notice the destruction. Just completely destroyed, man. Why? Look at it. Now this is deep because in this, here, in the Temple of Karnak, this was what we call the top Amun-Ra. Okay? But you don't know that. And what's really deep here is what they did is they actually broke it away on purpose to create a cross. Just completely destroyed it. The defacing of our story. Because if we have no evidence, we have no argument. Who is this? You guys okay? Yes. Look at that, man. Look at that. I mean, wow. I remember when Shirley was going around, on the other side it shows Isis with the wings of Ma'at protecting Osiris. And on this side it shows who? Well, Isis with the headdress of Hathor. But look at the face. Look at the face. Look at that. Why? Why chisel out these reliefs? Okay? But now look at this. Now you can see, all you have to do is look up at the upper left-hand corner, and you can see where they cemented the wall and then plastered over the cement to paint their Christian story. Why? That's what we need to ask ourselves. And this is at the tombs of the nobles. Come on, man. See? Again, trying to replace our story with the story that was given to us by Rome. Okay? And as a result of the fabricated story that was given to us by Rome, some of our people have been running for Jesus for a long time. And you ain't tired yet. And I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to get you to understand, family. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people see that and have no idea what's going on. A lot of people don't even know what that means. See that? Start looking for that. George Bush does that a lot. Okay? There's a meaning behind this. Okay? That has a lot to do with the Masonic order. Don't ask me, please. Okay? You like people that say, Pastor, what does it mean? I can't tell you. Just trust me. It ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. Okay? That's the main thing you need to know. Hear the disciples. Why most times around the head is round. A halo. Notice that's square. Y'all see it? The square is around the head? Anybody know why? Everybody say Masons. Masons. Gotta understand the influence of the Masonic order here, family. Okay? 4 right angles is how many degrees? How many? 360 degrees. We're talking about the square. Y'all remember growing up, be there or be square? You didn't know what you were saying. saying? Okay? 490-degree angles. Still comes out to be a circle. Okay? Look at this. Man, look at this. Why? Oh man, okay. Y'all see that? Anybody know who that is? I mean, I know you don't know who it is. What does it represent? What is it called? Ptah. Exactly. In ancient Egypt, Ptah was that which represented the God of creation, the creator of the universe. Okay? Now here's the deep thing. I want to see how many of y'all connecting the dots. What image was copied from this? The Oscars. Exactly. There you go, man. Why did they tear the head off of him? Yeah, it's recent, man. If I can see the scalpel right there. The physical destruction of ancient Egypt. And of course, there's your Oscar. Okay? Oh, this is good. Now, I was showing you the physical destruction of Egypt. Let's kind of come current for you now. Okay? This is in Washington, D.C. at the Imperial, what do you call it? Lodge of the Shrine. The Shriners in their 33rd degree. I mean, basically, in 33rd degree. Y'all see that? That's on the left side, and on the other side of the stairs, there's a copy of that, duplicate of that. Okay? That's in Washington right now. Look where they got it from. That's in Vegas too? Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, see where it comes from? This is ancient Egypt here. This is the symbol of the knower. Oh man, I got to confess to y'all, I wasn't supposed to take this. And if nobody's not that clear, because I did an emergency snapshot with my cell phone. I just took this year. You know why? Because this is the crown of thorns of Serapis. Now, some of y'all saying, so who's that? Remember I talked about Serapis? Serapis was the image that became the object of worship. That was the reason why Constantine called the Nicene Council in the first place. Because the Serapis image, they were worshiping it as Christ. And the followers of Serapis were called Christians. That's the crown. That's Serapis there. That's not Zeus. That's Serapis. That's the Serapis crown. Now you see why they don't want you taking cameras in the Cairo Museum, because the evidence is there. So since I didn't have my camera, I had my cell phone. And they had an attendant standing right there watching, make sure I look at the pictures. And I told a couple of the brothers in the tour group, I said, I need y'all to distract him. So about 3 brothers got around the attendant and grabbed him by the arm and kind of pulled him over because they were acting like they wanted to show him something. And while he was there, I did a quick draw kind of thing. I reached in and pulled out my camera, hit the camera, and folded. Got it, man. That's the best I can come up with. There's the evidence, man. There's the evidence. Look at this. And you can tell this is recent. This is at the Temple of Hathor. And anybody who's a York Rite Mason, there's your eagle. There it is. See, that's why they don't want you to know this. Look at it. Who is Horus again? The Egyptian Christ, right? Who became Jesus in the Roman Catholic Church. But notice what's on, and the symbol of Horus is the hawk. But notice what's on his head. The